Okay, guys, so we are on a 15-20 second delay. So let me just see. I got my hub prepared because that is where we're gonna make changes to the loyalty settings. It's probably gonna be necessary, so alright, so let's call Omar. Where's my front? Oh, the other. Okay. Other monitor. Alright.
Your call has been forwarded to voicemail.
And perfect. He's not picking up. Okay. Let me see. Alright, well, while waiting for him, I'm just gonna quickly show you. So, Angela, I showed you this yesterday, but I'm gonna walk both of you through how loyalty is actually set up on. So it goes through the hub, or if you want to call it the dashboard, whatever. So pretty much when you're logged in, on the left side here, go into account and settings, and then loyalty right here. It says manage loyalty program. Alright, so earning rules. This is the default, like the standard, so to say, earning rule for everyone using loyalty. So people get points, loyalty points, per dollar amount spent at the store. So how many points is $1 worth? It's worth 1 point. Okay. Now we can set up bonus rules. I explained this briefly yesterday to Angela. Bonus rules, for example, we have this at Captain Joe's. All Captain Joe's location, they utilize loyalty a lot. So on Tuesdays, they offer their customers twice the points, or double the points than what they usually get. So the rule, you can see by default here, it says points earned 2 instead of 1. And purchase amount is again $1. So for $1 spent, they get 2 points instead of 1. Now the thing with this, if we were to set this up for someone, we have to keep manually adjusting the date. So today is Tuesday 13th, and again end date is 13th. So it starts at, let's say, whatever, 7 a.m. and it ends at 11 p.m. So pretty much it's active all day. Now we cannot set it for a specific weekday. It has to be, the date has to be constantly adjusted. So every week, every Monday, I come in to the Captain Joe's hub and I adjust. So for next week, next Monday, I'm gonna come in and change this to the 20th, and so on. So I do the same thing. Okay, we got a call coming in. One of you guys pick it up. Or actually, I'll take it. Georgia POS, this is Marko.
Hi Marco, how are you?
Hey, doing good, Rohak. How are you today?
I'm doing good. I'm calling from the Agave in Fort Wentworth. I needed you to do me a favor with our beers, the draft beers.
Okay.
In the computer, I don't know if you can like tap in and look at our menu real quick on the So the draft beers, all of
Go ahead. Sorry. What's up with them?
sorry, all of the beers on here, I kind of need you to change the format because now we have a bartender that makes the drinks for them, but all of our beers that we have on tap aren't on the actual list. So I was wondering if you could just change it to like draft 16 ounce and then have a menu where it has all of the beers pop up, and then draft 32 ounce and all the beers pop up.
Okay, so
And I can text you a list of the beers that we have.
yeah, so do you want to have them separated by domestic and import beers, or should I just make two buttons? One says draft 16 ounce and draft 32 ounce.
Right. The second one, draft 16 ounce, draft 32 ounce, and you can, and then I'll put all the beers under that menu so they can pick whichever one they need.
Okay, yeah. Just text me the
Wait,
draft selections.
No, hold on, because you're right. The import and the domestic are different prices, so I'll have to send it to you like that.
Yeah.
So draft 16 ounce import, draft domestic import for both sizes, though.
Yeah. So it's gonna be 4 buttons in total with the selections available. Okay, no problem, Roja. I can definitely get it set up. Just text me the all the selections, the import and the
Yes.
domestic ones.
For
And
the imports and the, yes, I got you. I'll text it
Exactly.
to you right now.
already perfect.
All right, thank you so much.
You're welcome. Have a good day. Bye.
You too, bye.
Thank you. Bye. Okay. Where was I? So, let's see. Back to the hub. We were talking about the bonus points. That's something that we can set up. But again, like I said, you would have to, if you set it up for someone, you would have to come in every week and adjust the date here. So that's something that we do for Captain Joe's and the connection. Now, setting up rewards for loyalty, we do that right here. I have these are like test rewards that I set up for La Industria, and I'm gonna show this to Omar, how to apply the rewards and all that stuff. Usually people set it up so when someone hits 100 points, they maybe get like 10% off their next order or $10 off or something like that. So I'm gonna tell that to Omar as well, and so that means if they spend $100 at the restaurant, which is 100 points, then they can redeem a reward that gives them like $10 off or 10% off an order. So then we have guest engagement. So this is something when you already have people as part of your loyalty program. You can send out an email to everyone. It comes in like this is some default whatever, or you can, this is like a website widget. You can send them a link where they can sign up for loyalty, which I'm also going to give to Omar, so he can, I don't know, send it to whoever, or maybe post it on social media or something. And the loyalty tablet, well, they don't have that, so I'm not gonna go into that. We might need to get them a tablet for loyalty if they don't want to manually get everyone on board or like add new customers manually. We can get them a tablet where people just take it, they sign up for loyalty, and I mean, it's a pretty simple procedure. It asks them for their full name, their phone number, their email address, and they can sign up and then start earning points. So let's try to call Omar again, and let's see if we can get him. Omar.
Hello.
Hey Omar, Marko from Georgia POS. How you doing?
Hey Marko, good. Give me like 10 minutes and I'll be there. Can you call me back like in 15 minutes? And
Yeah.
I'll be at the restaurant.
Okay, no problem. We'll do that.
Okay. Thanks.
All
Thank you,
right.
thank
You're welcome. Bye. Okay, so as you heard, Omar's gonna be there in 15 minutes, so I'm gonna take care of Rojas' ticket. While we're here, I'll leave the live stream on. Okay, so she doesn't want this setup anymore. So I'm just gonna okay. So draft, we're gonna separate them by sizes and by import or domestic. So draft domestic 16 ounce and okay, so let's say it's gonna be $4. And then what's a 32 ounce price? It should be $8.50. I don't know why this is in cash price, but let's do that. Draft domestic 32 ounce. Maybe that's not right, but it sounds like a bit too much. This is $4 and then twice the size is more than twice the price, which doesn't make much sense, but okay. We'll leave it as it is. And then Corona is an import beer. It's $4 again. And $9.50 for 32 ounce. Okay. She did say it's going to be different prices, so I just texted her, so let's see what she says. Alright, now let's get rid of these. For now, I'm just going to make them inactive or unavailable. So if we go back here, click on this. Domestic 16, domestic 32, import 16, import 32. So the rest of these are not going to be visible on the POS, so we can do that. And then she just sent over the selections, so I'm going to make a new modifier group. Oh, we already have something here. Okay, delete that. Well, we can leave this. Okay. So domestic Bud Light, there's no Miller Lite in her, no Blue Moon, okay. And I'm just going to sort these alphabetically, and then okay, whatever. Domestic. Okay, and then we're gonna link this to both of the domestic items, and then import, we're gonna link the draft import. Okay, so let's see if that works. Now, one thing, menu screens, bar, draft beer, okay. this over so you guys can see what I'm doing. Okay. All right, guys, so let's... Do you guys have any questions? So, I mean, I haven't showed you much about loyalty, so I see this new button here that we have, batch times. We didn't have this before. Interesting. I guess this is work in progress or something, and it's definitely work in progress because they haven't finished designing the thing. If you look at this, let's go into, like you can see, I have this navigation bar on the left. If I go into batch times and if I go back, okay, now it shows. All right. I don't know if you guys can probably hear, but I have a bit of a cold, so I sound a little bit clogged up, so to say. Okay, Roja says $16 ounce or $4, 32 ounce, $9.50 and $10.50. Okay. So Angela, you just worked on it. So guys, when I tell you to go through the batches for something on the hub, if you're looking for a double charge or anything like that, if you're looking for a transaction on the hub, when I tell you to go through the batches, I'm actually not talking about these batches. What you need to do is go into settlements. So just to explain the difference between a batch and a deposit. So a deposit is a summary of all the different batches from one day. So every device that processes a credit card it has its own batch. So for example, in Jerry J's, we're not gonna have many batches. So if I take one of these, you can see it's just 5 batches. What that means is they have 4 devices and online ordering. So online ordering is a separate batch as well. And then they have 4 credit card machines that process cards. So if we look at Jerry J's in Hunter, so station 1 has a credit card machine, station 2 has one, station 3 has one, and then station 5, I think, is the drive-through cashier. It has a PIN pad. So up over here at the counter, they have those customer-facing displays, or the Aries 8s. Station 3, I think, is their call-in station where they take orders over the phone. So they have a PIN pad where they type in the card number manually. So every device that has, that processes a credit card, it has its own batch. So all the batches from that day, they are put together into one single settlement, as it says up here, or deposit. So this amount that you see right here, total batch 6,192.38. That total is from these 5 batches, and the net deposit. So the fees, if they had any fees, Jerry J's and Hog and Bones, they get their credit card fees taken out monthly. So it's 0 right here because it's a one-time deduction at the end of each month or at the beginning of the next month. So when I tell you to go through the batches, what you need to do is come into the settlements and then open up each individual batch from that day, from the day that you're looking the transaction for. And then you can come in here, you have this little search box. You can search for the last 4 of the card or the amount, whatever. If I look for 21, the search box is a little bit slow, so you have to take your time. 21.18, like this, we get the result. So next time I tell you to do something like this, the batches over here that you were checking, Angela, these are actually, so it says 111 here, it's a batch log, but these dates, you have to pay attention to them. And like you can see, it doesn't make sense why we don't see the batches from yesterday, and that is because they haven't received their deposit yet. So we can only see those batches once the settlement comes through. Tequilas. Okay, let's call Omar again. Let's see if he's at the restaurant. So, front. Call Omar.
Hello?
Hey Omar, are we good to go?
Yes.
All right. So, which station are you gonna be on, so I can jump in and show you this?
The station 1.
Station 1.
Let me
Okay.
go there. Yeah.
Alrighty.
Casino? Casino? Oh. Okay. What do I do?
Let me just. I'm still connecting to the station. Okay, so I see you're logged in. Now, first off, I have to ask you something. The way loyalty works is people earn points based on how much they spend. I mean, $1 that they spend at the store is worth 1 point. Now we set up rewards based off of that. So usually what I see restaurants do, for example, for like 100 points, they're gonna give them like $5 off as a reward, or maybe 10% off of an entire order or something like that. So how would you like to have that set up? Like, do you have anything in mind?
Not really. I was going over it, like just thinking about it, how
Okay.
it works, and
Okay. Yeah, we can talk about that.
That far. Is there any fees or anything from you guys?
No. So loyalty comes included with what what you have. So no additional charges, no extra fees, no anything. You can use it as much as you want. Okay, give me just a moment.
Okay.
I just lost my connection to your POS real quick. Let me see something.
Okay.
I'm jumping back in. Sorry about that. Okay, Omar, can we use station 2? Station 1 is giving me some problems. I'm not able to connect back in.
Okay. Station 2?
Yeah, I'm connected to it right now.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm gonna log myself in here so I can walk you through the entire thing. Just let me know when you're looking at the
it's
screen.
Station 3. Okay, so Station 2, right?
Yeah, station 2.
Okay, give me 1 sec. Let's do it, Howard. Okay, I'm in station. Okay, I see it. Okay, you're
You
here,
see me?
right? Okay.
Yeah. Okay. So I'll be explaining, and I'll be clicking the buttons on the station here. So to access the loyalty system, so to say, on the POS here, you need to go into Show Commands, and then from there you have this loyalty button. You cannot see where I'm pointing with my mouse probably, but it's in the middle row on the right side, in between.
That's your loyalty and house and loyalty.
The one that says loyalty. So house and loyalty is something different. The one that just says loyalty, that's where you'll be going. So if I click there, press on loyalty, you get this search box at the top where you can search for your customers that already exist in the database. But to add someone new, you can press away anywhere on the screen to get rid of the keyboard. So it goes down, and then you have this new customer button in the bottom left. So if I hit new customer, we can type in a name. So let's do Omar Toledo, and what's a good email for you? Well, actually, we can use the phone number only. So it's 678-899-0447. Okay, and hit accept. So, okay, we just created your loyalty account, and we get to this screen. So now, that's how you add people. It's pretty quick, nothing too complicated. So you need their name and email address or the phone number. You don't have to do both. You can just do one of those. Okay. So let's say now that I'm gonna ring up something. Let's do whatever. Let's do some wines. It doesn't really matter. So let's do bar, and then let's do a few of them. So I'm gonna send this through so we can get to the payment screen. Just I don't know if you have a bartender or someone, let them know not to not to make this stuff. So let's say we need to attach a customer to an order so they can earn their points, right? Again, you have that loyalty button up here in the top left, under where it says check one. Underneath, you have close order, add discount, and loyalty. It's the same button that's in show commands, so it doesn't matter which one you hit. You can do this one. Okay, so I'm gonna use the search now to search for Omar, and okay, we got Omar. So I'm gonna select you. I don't know who this is, but Omar Toledo.
There's already one.
Yeah, there's someone in the loyalty system already, but I'm not sure if it maybe carried over or something. Yeah. I'm not really sure if that's a valid account, to be honest with you. But I mean, I can get the developers to clear out your loyalty database completely, so you can start from scratch.
That one. Yeah, because I think I remember this lady's name. She was on the online. I don't think they can do it online. Can they do it online?
Yeah, I mean, if they sign up online, they can definitely get into the loyalty program. But let's see, actually, we can go into details. Okay, so one visit, but no spots available because your loyalty system was not set up. So even though there's people in the system already, they do not have any points. So the spots right here, those are points. Since it's spot on POS, they call the points spots. So she doesn't have any points available, so it doesn't really matter. There's no need for us to do anything. So I'm gonna select you, and I'm gonna say attach at the bottom bar here, attach to current order, and then in the top left, if I go back to the payment screen. Okay, so there are no redemptions, anything. So right in the top left now, you can see that Omar Toledo is attached to this order.
Available.
And yeah, it says promotions available, but I'm not sure why it would say, because you don't have any points yet. And the rewards do not allow you to redeem anything. But I'm just gonna cash out this. We will void it out later on, just so I can show you how you can redeem rewards actually. So I'm going to apply a cash payment to this so we can close it out, and then I'm going to start a new order. Let's do whatever, one of these wines, and I'm going to go to the payment screen, and again I'm going to hit the loyalty button and then search for Omar again. Okay, and then I'm going to attach Omar. Okay, and now on this screen, you see right here, we have available rewards. I can get $5 off for 10 points, 10 spots. I set this reward up as a test just so I can show you. I'm gonna remove it later on. So I'm gonna select this, and then I'm gonna hit redeem, and you can see over here on the left side, $5 off. And
how do you redeem it again?
So let me remove it first. So I'm going to click on it here, remove. So you actually, where it says $5 off, you just go ahead and press with your finger. There we go. And then redeem. Yeah, and on the left side it says $5 off, and you can see that the price of that wine changed over from $8.31 to $3.31. And again, we can go ahead and do a payment, and that's pretty much how it works. So nothing really too complicated. I hope it makes sense. If you, for example, sometimes you're going to search for someone and you're going to misclick and attach a different customer to the order, the wrong customer. To remove them from there, you just, in the top left where it says your name, Omar Toledo, you press up there with your finger, go ahead. Okay, and now hit the thing that says switch customer. Okay, now it removed you from that order. Now press anywhere on the screen to get rid of those ticket commands. Okay, and now you can go back into the loyalty and attach the correct customer if you need to. If in case so that happens.
Customer, and then it automatically, okay.
Yeah, and then you go back into loyalty and find the correct customer. So, Omar, that's pretty much it when it comes to the loyalty system. There's not really much much else. Like I said, all we need to do now is set up the rewards for you, but you can sit on that a little bit, think about it, see what you want to do. I mean, like I told you, it's people usually do a reward after 100 points. Now you can increase that to 200, 300 points, give them $10, $20 off or some percentage off from an order. So whatever you decide to do, we can get it set up. So I'm just gonna reopen this.
So how many points do they get, like per dollar, or how is it?
So $1 is worth 1 point. That is the standard, the way we set it up. So I mean, so that pretty much means if they have 100 points, they have spent $100 at your restaurant. So do you want to give them a reward after they spend that much, or do you want to give them a reward after they spend $300? That is entirely up to you how you want to proceed with that.
Yeah, I'm thinking more like maybe once they spend more than $200, give them like $10 off.
$200, give them 200. Okay, so 200 points, $10 off. Yeah, I mean that.
10 points.
Yeah, that makes sense. That's totally understandable. Something that's pretty standard for what people are doing. So yeah, I'll set up the reward right away, and you can start using the loyalty system today.
Okay, sounds good. Thank you.
All right, thanks for your time, Omar. Have a good day.
Thank
Take care.
you too. Bye-bye.
Thank you. Bye. Okay, guys, so that was pretty much it. Now let's just set up that reward that he talked about. All right, so like this. So account and settings. Loyalty. And rewards. Okay, so we're gonna edit this reward. We're gonna say $10 off. So for 200 points, they get $10 off. Confirm and save. And we're done. So one last thing that we can do. Let me just see if I can find the settings. We can set up like birthday promotions for loyalty. Yeah, so trigger based deals. I forgot to explain this to him, but it's okay. He probably will not be using it anyways. So yeah, we can set up like a birthday deal, but this is not going to be possible for Omar because he's signing them up manually on the POS, and he doesn't have a way to set to enter their birthday in. So, but people like restaurants who are more organized when it comes to loyalty, and like Captain Joe's, they do a lot of promotions by text messages or by email. And people who sign up online for loyalty, they can put their birthday in, and then they can get some like when it's their. Yeah, so on the first day of the birthday month, so my birthday is 27th of October, so on the 1st of October, I would get an email from Spot On that, hey, you have a birthday promotion, birthday deal at Captain Joe's or whatever the site is, with whatever the discount is set up to be. So also sign up deal, people who sign up, but again, this is all for like online based signing up, not at the store that Omar does. Okay, guys, I gotta go. Claudio is messaging me. He's installing a new restaurant today, so I gotta take care of some stuff. So I'll see you around. If you have any questions, just shoot them in the chat, and when I can, I'll answer them.